Hello and welcome back to Drunknar Gaming for more Hellblade. We have, as of last time, completed 2 of the, I presume, 4 challenges, since there's 4 obelisks, to get our new sword out of this somewhat questionable looking tree. So we will be continuing with our previous path and getting hopefully another challenge done tonight. And I guess we'll just keep going counterclockwise around and do this one.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Baldur. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Seems problematic.
You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do now, Senua? Gods, the mask is here to watch you fail again. It's dangerous.
Don't go near it.
Don't go there.
Don't go too close.
Don't go to the mask.
Be careful.
It's not safe.
Trust us.
Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay?
Let's stay here.
I like the way it feels.
It's safe here.
It's calming.
It's light here.
It's nice.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What?
Seems reasonable.
It's fixed.
Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Alright, guess we gotta open that from the other side.
Dillion is in.
Don't forget.
You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you.
He always said he'd fight.
He's close.
He cares about you.
Feel he's close.
He loves you.
I can feel his love calling you. Dillion. Dillion, we're here.
Dillion.
We're nearly here.
Alright, if I had to guess, I'm gonna have to... Now that this is open, we can get up there Well, we have the nighttime world up, but I'm going to do a little more exploring first. See if I can open this.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will. She'll find it. She will.
Love how the thing just says try. The voices just say try harder. Like, what? I suppose they can't always be useful. Alright.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go. Before he disappears. Dillian, don't lose him. Way too many times. You always let him disappear. Dillian, there he is. Quick. You kill the things you love. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark world.
I can't open it from this side, but I'm guessing...
That's you. You own him. His love keeps you strong.
that
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making.
You can't go up.
Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
That kind of looks like it, but almost like I have to look through it from the other side.
Dillian undoes the curse. Does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Alright, there's all that done.
It's kind to her. Do you remember the smell of his neck?
Oh, I see.
He saw who she could be.
He saw who she really was.
He saw the warrior within.
Ah, clever.
You've got it. Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world. Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe? The dark world without you.
Actually, you know what? Rather than worrying about that, well, first of all, I suppose let's check this out.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Oh, you done fucked up.
In the tower. He's there.
Alright, so we loop around. Already done that one. Can we not open this? Like, why did we bother with the rune? I thought it was to open this door. Oh, there we go. It's weird sometimes. You walk up to the door, press the button, and nothing happened. Alright, that one's chained. Okay, so we gotta go back. Use the little masky thingy. Go back to the dark world. Back and forth we go. Though it has been an interesting set of episodes with little to no combat. Can almost forget that our arm is slowly turning black and killing us.
You broke it. You killed me. I couldn't see the darkness within you.
There he is.
Where are you taking me?
He's up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Frank, the way she can do it.
Kills him with your love because he
She
believed in
find
you.
a way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Baldur. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Baldur stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Baldur. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Baldur is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Okay, so we can't go that way. So...
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
She destroys the things she loves.
there we go. It's like I remember that puzzle from last time. That one vexed me hardcore.
You have no chance for love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again. You can.
You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty. You will always be guilty. Was it worth it?
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend. Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
Look what happens to the things.
Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her father. She thought that she knew best. She thought she had light within her when she was young. She is pure darkness. You have no time for this. Speed up. These rooms mean nothing. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? He's laughing at you. Didn't know. What if they take you no closer to Dillian? That's Dillian, and you're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
What does it feel like to be in love?
Well, that was quick.
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she... They mean nothing. Being special. Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time. What if the gods are just toying, playing with her? What if the gods are laughing at her?
I see.
It wouldn't be
I think we have to get around and look at it from the other side.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
just to touch him.
Alright, let's swap worlds again.
The curse, and now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Now we go out here, around.
Dillion doesn't know who killed him, but we do. Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillion's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
There we go.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Alright, now back through.
everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Man, why those voices gotta be such downers?
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she
Can't.
loves.
She destroys the thing she loves. You broke it. You killed me.
You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Dillion!
It's not safe. You're going to fall.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld,
You're going to fall.
and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel.
Steady, she can do it. You can do it.
I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her through.
Oh, that didn't work. I'm not entirely sure how that's supposed to go.
Cursed.
Dillion! Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful.
You've come this far, don't let him slip away.
It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall. Where's he gone?
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Rude.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I know.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have.
The memories of ghosts.
Alright, well,
The gods, not to you.
that's
They're
it for
eating you
that.
From the inside. They want to kill your soul.
I think there's just one more.
They think they want your body, they want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
Yep, there it is. Last one. Let's go take a look at that sword. Oh, I'd have to walk all the way around. Well, I think we'll call it there. We got one more challenge to do, which we will do next episode. And then we get a shiny new sword to go do shiny new sword stuff. So I will see you then.